wasn't always a morning person, and believe me, never once in my life, including my childhood, did I think that I would be waking up at 6:30 in the morning to go skateboard. Let alone film that skating and upload it to YouTube, but that's a whole other thing. I was at a skate meetup this past month, and when I told people I skate early, they were 100% on board until I told them that by early, I meant 7 a.m. Literally everyone started laughing, not to be mean, but because they assumed early was 11, maybe 10. Nobody was expecting me to say 7. But there are 3 major reasons that I skate so early. One is the weather. It gets hot here. For the most of the summer, it's already mid to high 80s by 7:30, and that's hot when you're doing intense jumping and exercises for an hour or 2. So avoiding the direct midday sunlight and heat isn't only good for my health, but directly leads to better sessions. I skate a lot of midday sessions out of necessity due to my work, but the sessions are never as good because I get toasted pretty quickly and cannot jump as high or skate as hard. In fact, this summer I realized much too late that the headaches and lethargy that I was feeling were actually symptoms of heat exhaustion. On days I didn't skate, I felt fine, which is one major reason I pulled back skating towards the end of summer entirely. But as we head into fall and winter, the weather's definitely going to be low on the list of reasons I skate early. 2. The crowd. No surprise here that skate parks aren't crowded at 7 or 8 in the morning. There was a reason that my new skate acquaintances were laughing at me. They probably couldn't imagine getting up at 6:30 themselves just to have a random skate. I know early on, when I was more self-conscious at the skate park, I went mornings mostly to avoid other skaters. I don't mind skating around strangers as much anymore, but I still enjoy using a park with a few people around, mostly because I have a tendency to hyper-focus on one area or one obstacle, and I don't want to be the skater that's monopolizing anything at the park, that's for sure. So if you ever see me in the wild and want to use the obstacle, just come on over and share. Taking turns will help me rest anyways. 3. Family. This is probably my biggest reason for skating mornings now, and that's that I like to get my morning skates out of the way in a sense so that I can spend the rest of my day with my partner. Lucky for me, my partner tends to sleep in and get out of bed much later than I do, so I love to take that time that we couldn't really spend together anyways and use it for my skating. We both work full-time jobs, and the weekend is when we have most of our time to be together, so I love being able to come back home at 9:30 or so, eat breakfast together, have a coffee while watching the news or something. That time is precious to me, which is why I'm willing to go to bed early on a Friday night and set my alarm for 6:30 on a Saturday.